Shri Radha. So we are continuing from Shri Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi, verse number 46. 46. Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings, whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection. This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
Yeah. Sri Radha.
The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get
Sri Radha.
when I attain my spiritual body. It is just a question of being ripe or unripe.
Sri Radha. So it's never to rush. Never to discourage. Spiritual practice is the truth. And this is within ourselves. Spiritual practice, when it arrives, your perfection will come. Go on. It's the right way. As you desire, you will get it. What is your desire? You will get it. In religious practice, nothing achievement happens. Radha. But in a spiritual practice, no need to worry, I am ripe or not ripe. If you are not ripe, I not ripe, we have to keep on our practice. It's also good time to develop the goal and sadhana pattern. That is sadhana and sadhya. Sadhana in Hindi, what I am doing, and sadhya means when I got the perfection in life. That is a spiritual practice. The religious people doing religious practice, external, that is in three gunas. Externally, when people are happy to show others, but it's not important. Different type of service to increase my gunas, but religious practice. But a spiritual practice is out of three gunas. Means this way you learn to live out of these gunas. When you come again in body, again you clutched by gunas. And the perfection will come. You are living in the body, you are living there. All time is a one stage. That is a spiritual practice. Perfection, life of. Again,
Whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection.
relax.
This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
This is the way of loving way. My love is so intense, I start liking this.
What is Raga Bhakti?
Rag is
Means
love.
you're following one way, not following any other way.
Ah, Rag means love, loving way.
You attach to some Radharani and you follow that directly.
That is Raga. Means I am so attached, my way become one. I don't want to deviate from that. And then the soul has to recognize for that. My physical body cannot do. Because these are in the gunas.
Should be connected through
Soul. We have to think my soul is without form or with form. With form also is more closeness will come, and without form also you can.
but how can you feel the form?
Form is a gift coming, then you got the form. Form is not there of the soul, but the mercy of Radhika and Guru Kripa, we got the form. When we have a desire to develop some relation, because I know without relation, no attachment comes. If you want to attach something, you need the form for that, to develop relation. Is a closeness. And without form, I like this, but I'm attached or not attached, it depends. But some easy to go back. But when attachment comes and relation comes, then I start liking them. Because my conditioned body is so heavy to catch with all circumstances. If I have no form, but I know the soul is there, I accept one that you are mine. I do for you. We start with this, then she arrange the mercy to arrange your form also. What is this? Why to follow Radha? Humans follow to love. I will have to practice to be in love, caring and service. These are the brothers and sisters. Love is first, is the faith. Faith gives you hope. Hope gives love. Love is the easiest way to move for God.
But what relation you can form with Radharani?
Radharani, I can serve you. Love always to serve. I am your servant. I want to serve you. I want to be a shadow. I want to learn everything from you. Please help me meditate in her. Where you want to follow, you have to fix yourself with that. Automatic, slowly, when my greed will go, mercy will come. Greed is the only way for spiritual life. Raga. This is Raga Bhakti. Without love, no happening. Vaidhi Bhakti is the foundation of Raga Bhakti. Like a Vaidhi Bhakti foundation, when you make any house, you see the foundation has to be very strong to build the house. We care the foundation because we have to build the house. So foundation is strong, you can build. So Vaidhi Bhakti is a foundation because my old habits are wrong. To fix it is a Vaidhi Bhakti. But goal is not that. Goal is to not a foundation only to make. Make the flat to live. That foundation make you flat. So making flat is the goal. That is Raga. But Vaidhi Bhakti is also important to change my bad old habits. So it's a foundation, but anyone live in foundation? No. This become natural practice. Doing goodness. Can you open this fan? This side. Carry the switch on. This side, small. Yeah.
So from our super turbo enjoyment tendency, we are trying to approach to be Radha Dasi. It's a big shift of consciousness. No?
Yes. So we are in condition. In this condition, when we want to do Radha Dasi, then we think bodily. Conditionally we see. Then we can do mistakes. Because my condition, my senses are more important and my ego is more important. And mind is serving before that. So to clean the mind we need to chant. If chanting is not there, mind is influenced with senses and ego falls ego. That so much pollute to my mind that it cannot think good things. They are always serving to the senses and ego. So this two thing is the only thing is disturbing, but this ego is a false ego. False means not truth. Why they say false ego? But we are so much busy in false ego to keep to suffer with that. My false ego make my suffering. And when there is no false ego and no catching to you, then you are a free soul. So that has to balance, and this balancing is meditation by the name. So this name helping to clean your mind. Meditation is also a way, but chanting is more easy way. Because vibration change the place. You see the vibration of Mahamantra change the vibe of the Mughal Mantra. So this can change, the outside can change, inside cannot change. They say, how much round to chant? I said, I don't say, how much you can do, do. If I want to do 100 rounds, so I say 16 rounds do, they will not do. Even 16 rounds they will not do. When the desire will come, you can do 200 rounds. Its wish will come. When mind will pure, influence of false ego and senses will go, it will be very easy. Why not I am chanting? Because my false ego is not leaving me and my senses not want to leave me. They make false ego crazy to me. This is a false ego. Uselessly recognize something what I am not. Because this body recognizes, these gunas recognize. So why not a spiritual practice to identify your soul with condition also? Soul is conditioned, but you see that this conditioned soul will be free when you will start chanting. You will start meditation. That moment you will be free. And bhajan kriya means all behavior. It should be pious, not to give pain to others. Sweetly harmonize the things. That is our service. We can two way, we can rough way, we can soft way, can do. When I want to follow love, we have to follow sweet way. Things problem to solve very nicely. And this intelligence will start coming. But somebody has a problem and he don't know to solve that. And one has a problem also come, and solution also is with you. No problem, you will solve it. So problem with solution is more easy. When your spiritual consciousness will grow, if any problem comes, solution is, you know, because you are enlightened. And one is covered with my ignorance, with my senses and my false ego. That's the ignorance. Right? Go on.
Whatever I think of during my spiritual practice, I will attain when I reach perfection. This is the way of Raga Bhakti.
Loving way. Yeah.
The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get when I attain my spiritual body.
A spiritual body, you can start with the soul. And a spiritual body form will come when you recognize that it is separate than this material body. If you don't want to see your spiritual body, just light see. But if you want to see the form, then form can come by her grace. And if you have a form, you can identify that you are this. Then your more loving will start. Who has a form, he can meditate on that. Like if you make two houses, one in Delhi, one in Vrindavan. Then where you have to take decision, where is your liking. When you will start living in a spiritual body, then you will see the material circumstances makes me happy, a spiritual circumstance. You know? Which circumstances make happy? Then you will see my spiritual circumstances make us more peaceful, more inner happiness, and more balanced to me. And when you will start liking, you start growing there. Wow. Radha. It's very beautiful. Yeah.
Ah, it's okay. The treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get when I attain my spiritual body.
Hmm? What I desire, treasure, the real wealth, I will get the moment I will start practicing in my spiritual body. Treasure, real wealth, you will get it. And when you get it, you start living. You have a wealth, highest wealth in your life. And that's a perfection, siddhi, Sri Radha.
It is just a question of being ripe or unripe.
Radhe. If you are ripe, ready to eat, ready to leave the unripe, it will take time. When the fruit is not ripe, like your mangoes are in tree, is not ripe, you have to wait. When it will ripe, then you have to take it out. If not, then it will fall down. Right? That only moment you have to wait to ripe. And that is the practice time. And is a lucky time that you have time to be always in practice. Sri Radha.
The unripe stage is the stage of practice, and the ripe stage is the stage of pure, loving devotion. That is the essential truth about devotional practice. Narottam Das Thakur.
Bangla. Read.
Sadhana bhaivo jaha sira dehe pabo taha raga pathera ei se upay
Yeah.
sadhane ye dhana chai sira dehe taha pai paka paka matra se vichar
Paka apaki.
paka apaka
See, paka means ripe and apaka means no ripe. This is the vichar. You ripe or not ripe?
apake sadhana riti pakile se prema bhakti.
Yes. When is not ripe, it is sadhana time. And when it will mature, prema bhakti will start. Your all behavior will be loving. All problems you will solve with love and service. And when you got it, prema, then everywhere jita dekho titi shyam bhai, where you will see only love and your serving. Who will come to you? Where you are going to meet? You not see any place. You see only the person in that form. You recognize that. That's a prema bhakti. Know your name? This is the name. It should ripe. You are a cook, you know how things ripe and how you take it. Sri Radha. Sri Radha.
Bhakati Lakshana Tatvasara.
This is the Bhakti Lakshana. Apakile, Ampakile means who is not much perfect and who is perfect. He has to do this practice to perfect his life. So simple. Nobody will know, but you can do it. It's an inner practice. And you don't need to sit in one place, or you don't need to sit one place. You can be in service. Huh? Rather. Any disturbance to any place? No.
As a result of deep meditation, a devotee can hear each syllable of the divine couple's words. Sripada, in his Kinkari form, sees that Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radhika,
You see, now you see, Raghunath Das Goswami is not like this, that he is not, perfection was there, he has a perfection. So what he see? Moon-faced girl of Radhika. How it looks like a moon, lightning, soothing light. This is looking why he is perfect, not imperfect. Why we cannot see? Because we are not perfect. You close, perfect, can see, imperfect cannot see. But why? Because I am not right still. I know it started. Right? That has to start. That is the beauty of perfection.
Sripad, in his Kinkari form, sees that Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radhika, speaks with the king of lovers.
She is saying and writing for us that you see how realized souls see that. That way, your desire will be also like that to see. You can see why his word is happening like this. You can see yourself also. What you will see? First you will see Radhika with moon, soothing, cooling light, and beautiful girl. Your Swami. You will see Raghunath Das Goswami is looking and is writing this. And only not that, King of Radhisha, whose name is Krishna, is also there. What is difficult to meditate for the yogis and to the devatas is also there. Right? Go on.
Shashimukhi, moon-faced Radha, speaks with the king of lovers, with faltering voice of loving ecstasy. How sweet is that talk! Each syllable is sprinkled with the taste of Madana love. Oceans of nectarian rasa emanate from each and every syllable. Krishna's body is swayed by the waves of increasing amorous desire when he hears these Rasika words. Sri Rupa Goswami says, an exchange of special statements and counter statements is called samlapa. Shri Krishna says, O dearest one, even the greatest misers are sometimes generous when they see a suffering beggar that can be seen in the world. Normally, you are very sad when you see someone else suffering, but still you will not give me the nectar of your lips now, even if I pray to you for it. This is very amazing. Shrimati replies, O most shameless boy, unfortunately, my girlfriends acted as my enemies today by bringing me in your hands. That is not your fault at all. A hunter wanders from forest to catch a deer. And when he accidentally catches a golden deer, then that is a glorious moment for him. Similarly, you have now become so shameless to beg the housewives of Raja for the nectar of their lips. Hearing this, Krishna said, O Gaurangi, when a fresh rain cloud holds the lightning to its chest, it becomes most beautiful and naturally becomes very proud of itself. The lightning should also consider herself to be most fortunate that she can beautify the fresh rain cloud by offering her golden luster to it. Shouldn't the rain cloud and the lightning, now that they are no longer separate, tightly embrace each other? Srimati says, O Gokulananda, we are chaste housewives. How can we give up our adherence to our family traditions? We have come so far because we are obliged, according to our family traditions, to pick flowers for worshipping the sun. Can you, as the Prince of Gokula, now suddenly give trouble to us, helpless housewives? In this way, the sweet conversation goes on. From the churning of the celestial ocean of milk, only one pitcher of nectar came. But from each syllable of the divine couple's blissful conversation, oceans of nectar emanate.
Like a cloud and the lightning, they embrace each other. Then rain, mercy is come. So Krishna is telling, cloud is not embraced to lightning, lightning not embraced to cloud. And then the water is form of the mercy is coming out. So cloud is Krishna, lightning is Radhika. When they both meet, then mercy comes. So all conversation is a deep meaning there. Radhika say, I am the chaste wife. I have a responsibility of my family. Why you want to catch me and involve in love? Then he said, he said, promise to Radhika. You show this right. What is the lines are there?
Not
You have-
answered.
You
No.
have a glass now? How you got it?
I have to adjust to it. They're different than my old ones. It's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
He not answer to this.
Yeah.
Or at least
Yeah,
it's not written.
Yeah, I think you give me responsibility of family. I born here, I have to just honest to them. Why you want to divert? Divert father. I am not doing wrong. Krishna no answer. Means sometimes Krishna has no answer to reply. I'm not ready to come. I come for picking flower. And how you fight me here? I'm picking the flower for Surya Puja. Surya is my God. Means the Brajavasi not recognize Krishna like a God. That is the message. Brajavasis never say you are God. You are my child. You are my friend. You are my lover. But they not recognize in form of God worship. This is here. Then you can love. You can love not to the higher. You can love to the parallel alone, who is in relation lower. You can love that very easily. But who has to be very high, then you have to glorify him. You cannot make a relation. Difficult. Yeah.
From each syllable of the divine couples, blissful conversations, an ocean of nectar emanate.
Yeah. This conversation is a nectar meaning behind that.
The maidservant stands close by and swims in the lake of nectar that is created by this samlapa. Suddenly, the divine vision stops, and Shripad pitifully prays, "When will I relish your sweet conversations? You have thrown me so far away.
You see, thrown me so far away. Now the conversation stopped because the moment he lose listening their conversation. What happened? Again I went bodily contact. Stop. Divine conversation stopped. And it's very painful to lose that. Yeah.
You have thrown me so far away. Take me closer to you. O Radha, my goddess, this maidservant prays to your lotus feet,
Sri Radha,
folding her hands on her head. Varangi, fair-formed Radhas. Vairangi's body is swayed and agitated by the rising waves of Cupid's ocean, while she speaks Rasika words with the lover of Raja and reclines on his body. Hundreds of streams of nectarian rasa emanate from each syllable of the divine couple's nectarian talk. I will go to the yard of the Nikunja and stand there to listen to this honey-sweet talk while floating on the river of Prema. O Rai, O Queen of the Groves, all the worlds glorify you as the limitlessly merciful one. Sri Prabhupada says, O moon of Rishabhanu's dynasty, please fulfill my desires. Thus ends the verse 46.
keep it here.
I will just repeat the verse.
Yeah.
O Shri Radha, when can I hear your thoughts with the gallant of Raja that makes your body sway on Cupid's high waves, and from whose each syllable an endless ocean of nectarian rasa emanates?
Yeah.
When can I hear them from close by?
Can you